Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Meticulous Talks Invitational on March 22nd. I am Chris, of course.
And I'm Pancake.
How does it feel, Pancake, to be a semifinalist?
Actually, not too bad. I don't remember if this is the first time or not, but it's definitely a very rare event. If it is not my first, it's my second. So it's nice to get a win under the belt.
Always, yeah. You and then, well, as you say, maybe not the first time. Ithrock, I know it was his first time getting to the finals, or semifinals rather. Feels like there's been some. Okay. I don't want to say upsets already necessarily, but novel wins, yeah.
Yeah. Shakeups in the March Madness.
Quite possibly. Shoot, that's right. I haven't been too busy lately to see that. Oh well.
Either way.
Yeah, tonight we have the final quarterfinal round. Only two that we haven't seen yet are Grandpa's and Istagrem. Both fairly old hands, where the Invitational is concerned. I'm pretty sure Grandpa's has been in every single one. Istagrem... Oof, I don't remember.
Instagram's been on and off, I think.
Yeah.
I know he's definitely been in like 3 of them for sure. But either way, both are experienced in the strangeness that comes out of the format, which is always a lovely time.
It's true. Istagrem usually has something special to give us whenever he is here. Now I'm trying to think. Obviously, his major success, the Continentals that one year, was with aggro. But at the same time, I tend to think of him more of as a control specialist, the way he tends to play.
He tries white control when no one else does and just comes out with it. And it's seen some success a lot of the times. But it's kind of what he's become known for. And, well, you might see a little bit of that tonight.
Yeah. And then GP, of course, is a complete chameleon.
Yes. GP will play whatever he's recently cooked up that week. Probably combo.
Let me just get these lined up. So, our opening match tonight is going to be an adventure. Would you like to talk to Istagrem's deck first, or GP's?
I think it would make more sense to go with GP's first in this situation.
Okay. So, probably no surprise to most people that he's leading out with the mill.
Yeah. It's a impressive deck. It's done well over the years. And it looks like it's got a few new flavors in there. Blank Flanks Forever for potentially copying some of those big songs, itself being a song, and Scrying Vessel to help deal with opposing hands.
It's true. We saw, I know we saw Scrying Vessel come out during Cheese's match. Is that the only time we've seen it so far this tournament? I think it is. But it did seem like a pretty good fight that time.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Go on.
There's not a lot. So for those of you uninformed, this deck goes, my opponent no longer has a deck, and then I wipe my opponent's field and score off Rockter it. And it does it freakishly fast.
Pretty much. Surprisingly fast when you think about it. Now that we've got, well, I shouldn't say now that we've got, because, On the Fringe You Need's been around for a while. But, yeah, big events like On the Fringe You Need and Race's Barn, 5 cards, 6 cards, off the top, those happen really fast.
Yep.
Suddenly, it's turn 5, 6. You've scored maybe 5 or 6 points, and your deck's gone.
Yep.
Oh.
And you're playing a game with just the cards in your hand, which is never fun, especially when typically they're what song is it? Just makes you discard those cards.
Heart Strongest Horses.
Hearts of Strongest Horses, yes. As its bonus feature, which he has pulled one out of in this matchup, which I don't think is an error.
Yeah, I have made one change to that keycards matchup versus when we saw it with Cheese. I've highlighted the Twirling Tunes here because Istagrem's deck does have some pretty big. I mean, he's playing the Grogar list. It's got some Reanimator package. I think Twirling Tunes allows you to use a card like On the Friend You Need to be removal and do the mill at the same time, which is probably pretty necessary.
Yeah, probably very necessary. You don't want because with Reanimator you're just getting pounded by very heavy characters, and if as a mill deck you're feeding them their heavy cards to reanimate, so you want to be able to get rid of those permanently.
For sure. So, looking over at Instagram's list, as I mentioned, he's got the Reanimator stuff in there. Also, he's got his own full slot of Rock Turrets. So, has his own way out to some extent if he is milled out. If he's got those in play, at least he's got the point acceleration.
Yeah. Which we'll see if it comes up. And between Izzy redeeming qualities, you did pull out an Orchard Blossom, which kind of surprises me. And as well as 2 bails out over the combo meal. But I guess if he wants to slow down an enemy rock turret, he can exhaust the rock turret, which does help save you at least 2 cards. I am more curious about this Catajack being pulled out. I would have thought that having Catajack as a safety button, because Mill can build up a field, and forcing them back down a little bit would be helpful. But maybe he just considered it more important that he was just on the aggro. Don't deal with my opponent's field. Just smack points as quickly as possible.
Perhaps, yeah. I have put Twilight there over on the right as if you can stick her early and you save the AT to keep her around. I don't know that the mill deck can actually get rid of it necessarily. And if you do have a Twilight and some friends, you can probably keep on confronting even if your deck's gone.
Yes. I mean, even just with the main, Twilight and Grogar is 10 power. That's 1 point a turn minimum. Right?
Yeah.
And then Rarity and Trenderhoof in the key cards makes me very curious as about what's going to happen with that in this matchup, because just being able to rip cards out of Mill's hand does provide some. It prevents them from actively just sitting on cards. They have to be playing things out a little bit more, or be a little bit more careful about what cards they do play, so they have something to possibly randomly discard. But
it is, I think, the strongest opening play this deck has. And kind of always will be with Grogar and White Train Traditions.
Yes. We'll be very terrified if that ever becomes not the case.
All right. Shall we get to it?
Let's get to it.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we roll for first? Yeah.
Trading tradition battle.
$20. I choose to go first.
Okay, understood.
Istagrem is going first,
luck.
valuing the tempo over the AT.
Mhm.
Which, when you're going second, Starlight is a hell of a card to have when you're opening.
I think I'm going to keep.
Yeah, that's
I will
a
also keep.
pretty scary opening hand in GP's hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Next.
Let's see. For trading traditions, I'll say white.
I will also say white.
Although there's that Rarity and Trenderhoof over on Istagrem's side.
Yeah.
Start with 2 action
Turn
tokens.
1, that'll certainly cause some issues.
Spend 2 for Rarity and Trenderhoof.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, it is at the start of Istagrem's turn.
I will.
So GP has 1 turn to work with.
I mean,
let's play.
GP
Starlight
is
over here.
a little bit
Okay.
Exhaust Starlight, gain 1.
not
Use
sounding
Twilight's
so good
ability.
about
Reveal my hand.
Rarity and Trenderhurf on turn 1. A
Okay.
spell for that. Where you instantly go, hey, give me a second to get some notes.
And
So-
pass turn.
Okay. Let's see. 2 action tokens. Draw.
Hold on, before draw.
Oh, right. Jeez.
We'll see. As a reminder, the card goes
You okay
into
if I
sort of a
just
special
group shuffle
stack,
and then take the top one?
and Instagram
Yes,
can
that's
play
fine.
it without requirements.
Okay.
Ow!
Okay.
Ah! That's a hefty hit.
I would like to spend 2 to play Octavia.
Where's Octavia go?
Same problem as Rarity and Trenderhoof.
That's prevent your opponent from being able to pull it back and get the confront train going.
And
And he actually has a song in his hand.
go to score phase.
Okay, that's fine.
Attempt to confront.
Yep, you're good.
Oh!
Um,
Oh!
And turn.
And that's a heart
Okay.
as
Ready.
strong as
Game
horses
2.
inside
Use
of
Twilight's ability.
Instagram's hand.
Hearts. Okay.
As
Draw that for turn.
GP so nicely points out.
Let me think. Okay. Let's spend 3 and play Starlight over to your problem.
Okay.
I'll exhaust Starlights. Gain 2 AT.
Mhm.
I will play Rushed Makeover on my main, naming Orin.
So
I will play I'm the Friend You Need, choosing to banish Rarity and Trenderhoof.
yep.
And
Make
then
sure
I
you
will
have something
play
of a hand.
Hearts Strong as Horses for free to bring back I'm the Friend You Need.
Okay.
Pretty good sequence.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
Took most of his hand, but got rid of that card.
Let's see.
Got rid of the
2
card that
action
was just
tokens.
going to
Draw.
rip apart. And it cost him a point too. Otherwise, he could have glimmered.
Pay
got the
1
confront.
for my own heart, choosing you discard 2 cards.
Hey.
And 1
Yeah.
for rock
One
turret.
One second.
Oh.
Sorry.
Get
Oh
that
yeah.
song counter.
Check.
Octavia gets a counter.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
All right, well,
Okay, and 1.
GP's
are we
got
good?
some AT
Yeah, you're good.
generators.
Okay, 1 for rock turret.
Other than that, he's
Yep,
top
that's fine.
decking.
And
Yep. I think
exhaust
you
rock
do.
turret to mill you 2.
Me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just deny them resources. They've got the cards
Grander
like
Spectacle.
Spectacle that can
Mhm.
bring them back, but the more you can, if you
And that
can
ends my turn.
get them out of there.
Yeah, and to be
Game
fair,
2. Ready. I
Istagrem's
will
got
not use Twilight's ability.
he's got a full rack of Raise the Spartan in his deck too. He can be a mill
Screw
deck
this.
if he wants to be.
Yeah.
Attempt to confront.
Okay.
Exhaust both Starlight. Pass turn.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's see.
Now
2
a
action
question.
tokens ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gain your action tokens before you're ready.
Um,
That might be backwards. I can't remember. I know
Here's the
back-to-work had
question of
weird
what he
implications.
does next.
Nothing big in the discard pile yet. No, not enough AT for Orchard Blossom anyway.
Yeah.
okay.
I think you just move
But
Grogar
that doesn't
up.
change it. No actions. Pass
Okay.
turn.
I'm surprised.
Ready.
I would have
Game 2.
valued
Oh
the
yeah, so it is
confront.
ready, then gain action tokens. That's right.
Okay.
I will not use Twilight's ability again.
Mhm.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
Now, playing Rock
We'll
Turret
attempt to go to
against
score
this
phase.
deck.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'd like to confront trading.
Yes.
Exhaust Starlight. Game 1.
hmm
Exhaust Starlight. Game. Pass turn.
Before
Oh,
the
that's
end of your turn, I'd like to rock turret.
Sure. You or me.
You.
Starlight and Ray of Hope.
Right?
Ray would have been big, so that's
Yeah.
a good hit.
Hitting his
Okay.
entry to
My turn now?
orange is pretty
Yes.
important.
Yeah.
Ready. 3 action tokens. Draw.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
That one might stick around.
Yeah. You just drop that confront. Is there anything else you bother with?
2 for another rarity and Trenderhoof at my problem.
Okay.
Interesting.
Uh,
Oh, does
Oh right, yeah.
where do you bounce the
2 for
No, this
Generous
is
Pony
This is a DFO.
at my problem.
Yep.
And I will give +2 power to Octavia.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do we want to?
I forgot
Let's see.
Rarity
You're good.
could do it anywhere. I was thinking she
Okay.
was problem only.
So that clears off GP's white too.
Yeah.
Go to score phase.
Yep.
Not to mention is probably 3 points.
Attempt to confront my problem.
Yours is good.
Attempt to confront your problem.
That's good.
And that's one thing about the
And
mill
split face
deck
off.
is that it is incredibly.
Okay. So you win the face off.
It has no immediates that I can even remember off the top.
Nice.
None.
That's right. Did fix that.
That's right.
Yeah. So these kind of double confronts are incredibly safe.
Okay.
Oh, magic restored.
Ooh.
Oh,
Are we going? Is this
yeah, I
going to
want
be
a
the
problem.
counter
Okay.
mill?
Mill the Miller?
That would be
Let's see.
hilarious.
End of my turn, I'll exhaust rock turret to mill you 2.
Okay. And you also
Eh.
have Alicorn announcement, so I have to put the next top one there as well.
Yes.
Okay. Tranquility
Spirit
I can
Siphon's a good
collect
one to hit.
Mhm.
That could have drawn him into
All right, my turn.
more stuff.
Ready?
Yes.
Gain 3. I'll use Twilight's ability.
11 AT is a lot, though.
It
Singing
is.
Barrel.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. And
Singing
that's
Barrel.
quite the hit here.
Okay.
Question is, do you just
Let's go to main phase.
say goodbye
Take a draw.
to Rarity and Trenderhoof again?
I mean, I think so, especially if he's going to draw up a big hand here.
Let's draw again.
Yeah. Build his cards back up. He's down on tempo, but like
Let's go again.
Instagram isn't showing like any heavy confronts now after this point. So
Right. And Buzzer Keep Away is going to be very hard to confront.
yeah. So GP's actually not as far behind in having to spend this AT to draw.
Although next turn,
Okay.
I mean, I guess we'll
Let's play.
see. He could drop Orchard and land a Tricorn. Istagrem.
Yeah, but that's requiring a
Buzzer Keep.
Tricorn in the top 3.
Okay.
Stranger things have happened.
Let's see.
They have. But his deck is only at 5 of them, so yeah, 5 and
Oh, so
1's in
sorry.
hands.
Yeah.
So he's only got 4 left.
One.
I would not trust it to that.
Let's see what else we want to do here. I'll pay to draw again.
Okay.
Honestly, at this point, if GP does not take out Rarity and Trender,
Okay. I will
So,
play.
like- I think you just play whatever you get off
Singing Barrel.
GP
naming
seeing
white.
his hand.
Returning Singing Barrel to my hand. Singing Barrel naming orange. This one I have to pay for.
Yes.
Returning Singing Barrel to my hand.
Here it is.
I'm
Yeah.
the friend you need to banish Rarity and Trenderhoof.
We know the other one is in the
Let's
discard already.
exhaust
so
Starlight to gain 1.
Sorry, the other what?
the
Exhaust Starlight
other friend
gain
you
1.
need.
Oh, that's right.
We saw that get milled over.
Yes.
So
Spend
should the third one come out,
2
it is
to
relatively
play
safe.
Scrying Vessel.
Okay. Let's see. How does that work in TTS?
So you reveal your hand, and the easiest way is just to set it on that table in front of you.
Okay. Let's see.
One hit here.
There you go.
It's
I
it's
will
always
choose to
Twilight.
get rid of Orchard Blossom a whole new year.
Actually, no.
Okay,
I like.
banish.
I think Orchard
Yes,
Blossom is the
underneath
correct
the Scrying
one
Vessel.
after.
Let's see.
Yeah. Shuts off that avenue of threat.
Yeah. Twilight currently isn't doing anything, and
I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
like we
Let's see.
mentioned,
Ready. 3 action tokens.
Instagram's not scoring
Draw.
points anytime soon.
Which I guess goes to hands or the table. Sorry, didn't think that through.
Oh, I feel
Tricksy
sorry
Shenanigans,
for
okay,
GP.
Sure.
I can only imagine GP's eyes finding the ceiling on that, just like
Exhaust rock turret to mill you 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Spirit
God.
Siphon Tranquility.
Mhm.
There's both would have been great for GP in this situation.
2 for rarity and trend off to my problem.
Okay.
2 to move my main to my problem.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Score some points.
Go to score phase.
Yes.
Confront.
Yep. You're good.
And now we have threats
End of
back.
turn, the problem triggers.
Yes. And I'm the friend.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe I was wrong. I
End
thought we
turn.
saw that one
All
already.
right. Ready. Game 3.
Well,
I'll use Twilight's
there it
ability.
is.
Mhm.
Sure. Twirling Gem.
Okay. So he does have.
That's fine.
Oh shoot! Need to remember what are the other things Razor Smart does.
Mills, power counters, and
Well,
bailouts.
let's pay to draw.
The main.
Right. Okay.
So now is the
Let's do it again.
question: do you keep Rock Turret in hand, or
And
do you
we'll do
just
it one more time.
push them all out there? Like he can only
use
push
Tricks.
2 out. Well, actually, never
Okay.
mind. He's got
In
3
AT.
AT generators.
Well, what he's most concerned about right now, I think, is losing his barrel.
Yeah. You always want to
Gonna
get
play
that
Twirling
just
Tunes
in play.
over here for 2.
Well, I suppose
Okay.
if you played out the rock turrets, then it's not as big of a deal.
Great.
I'm going to exhaust Star to gain 1.
Mhm.
I'm going to exhaust Starlight to gain 1.
Mhm.
It is interesting because, like,
I'm going to play
Istagram's in a good position, but he just
Stinging Barrel,
doesn't have a
Mhm.
huge
naming
amount
Orange.
of aggro potential right now, and that's what he needs.
Right. If he had like a tricorn on the field, he could be really
Just
pushing
being
for the
able
game
put
to
Stinging
maybe be
Barrel
over
back in
soon.
my hand here.
Right. But as it is, he's on a 10-turn clock currently. And Mill can do a lot in 10 turns.
I think I'll leave. Let's see. Would I have to exhaust that? I will put Singing Barrel back into my hand. I'm going to
All right.
3 copies of Rock Turret.
Okay.
Is this where we rip Big Mac off the top
Pass
and
the turn.
complete the salt circle?
You're done?
I'm done.
Okay. Let's see. 3 action tokens. Ready.
Hold on.
Draw.
Before
Yes.
you draw,
Oh,
ready,
yes.
draw.
Ready to trade off.
So with those rock turrets out now, it's like I think the raise this barn might be the worst hit.
Singing Barrel.
I don't know. I think that might be it. Because he's just cut off from
Okay. Now draw.
colors.
Now draw.
And I think he just leaves it there unless he needs to. Oh, and
Is Octavia
There's
going to
Bob.
get 2 counters? Also,
Oh my.
he. Oh no, sorry, that's right. Sorry. I was.
Go to main phase.
Main phase.
Yes, that's right. He only had enough wreck to play that rarity in Trenderhoof.
Exhaust Rock
Because
Turret
of
to mill you
Octavia.
2.
Yeah.
Right.
School shutdown, raise the spawn.
Okay.
School shutdown's a huge hit. Raise the Sparn is eliminating mill potential. But like,
Pay 1 to draw.
Okay.
ooh,
No.
those
Got enough of those
combos
already.
are
Yeah.
not. Oh.
Pay
I
1
don't
to
remember.
play Heartstrongest Horses.
Okay.
Milling, or you discard 2.
Okay. I will
And-
discard. It's not 2 at random, right? It's 2 chosen.
Yes.
I'll discard a scrying vessel, and let me think. What else?
That's a tough one there. Like, because you're out here is kind of trying to aggro back maybe a little bit.
Hmm.
We'll also
Um,
discard erase the spark.
Yeah, once
Okay.
the rock turrets can get ripped through the deck.
And
I think his only songs in the discard are parts again.
Oh.
Um,
Which I think has a.
sure, let's pay the 2 magic counters, or music counters, I guess,
Sure.
and do the same thing again.
Okay. I'll discard Trixie,
Rip the last card out.
and she gets 1 back.
And the
Mhm.
worst part about Octavia.
hmm
Go to score phase,
Score face is good.
confront,
Yep. Confront is fine.
We're at 4
and
AP now.
end of turn, Alicorn announcement.
Yep. I mill 1. Just ray of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. End of your turn. I'm going to exhaust the rock turrets, and I'm going to mill myself for 6.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what I was wondering about. Mill yourself, and you're going to try and go aggroing in.
Yep. All 3 rock turrets in play.
All right. My turn.
Like,
Ready. Game
there'll
4.
be a little bit on
I'll use Twilight's ability.
Instagrams.
Rush makeover. Okay.
Rush is not what
Draw
you want to
that.
be seeing right now.
Let's see what we're going to do about that.
I think I feel like I might have checked how many cards are in
I think I'd like to take an
DP's
action,
deck at this
actually.
point,
Go ahead. You're good.
but I might have cut that.
Pay 1, bail out, putting Twy in my discard, and exhausting Trixie at the problem.
Trixie is double exhausted.
Okay.
That's fine.
Mhm.
That's going to slow things down a little bit, prevent AT gen. Like, and that's more about getting Twy into the discard.
Yeah. If he hits,
Okay.
and there are a bunch
Let's
of
exhaust
possibles.
both Starlights at home.
The other Orchard or a redeeming
go up to
qualities or a +1.
Yeah. Which is
Let's pay to draw
7 hits
1.
now?
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, so much for that, I suppose.
Yeah. The
Okay.
final one.
I'm
gets
going to
drawn.
play Rushed Makeover for free, naming orange
Okay.
on my main.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trixie gets a spell counter.
This massively puts him back into play.
I'm going to play Spirit Siphon
Sure.
for 3. I'm going to banish your whole discard pile, which has 2 events.
Right.
I will banish Rushed Makeover, Blank Flanks, raise this barn, and raise this barn from my discard pile.
6.
Okay.
So that is 6 events. So I will draw 3 and gain 3 back.
Okay.
Coriander.
Does Coriander hit every copy of the card? Does he get all 3?
Yep.
I mean, if he wants it. I don't know if he would want it at that stage, but
I don't know. Seeing my opponent with 3 cards in their hand
Okay.
and they're all the same card.
Let's
yeah, but there's a reason they
pay
haven't been played, right?
2 to play
Yeah.
Coriander Cumin using the discount from Rushed Makeover. I'm going to name Princess Combo Meal.
That's all of them
That's all.
Right. Oh, and
to
yeah,
discard.
To
TP
discard,
points out
correct.
it's also consistent orange rec now.
Oh, yeah. That does
Okay.
make sense.
What have I
And
played so far? I played the Spirit Sight and I
still
played the
no
Rush
consistent
so Trixie
white,
has another
so can't
spell.
play that hearts.
The Spirit.
But
Let me think here. I will play
this is going to be
Luna's Future
Yeah, I mean, you get rid of his rock to it, right?
for 2. Choosing to banish your Rockdray
Okay.
yeah.
host and to banish Octavia until the end of the turn.
And get
Yeah.
your Octavia back.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. That's huge. That was an incredibly powerful turn. And now Istagram is really on the back foot here. He's got points coming in, but that's about
Okay.
all he's got coming in.
Sure. Let's pass the turn.
Okay.
At the end of the turn, Octavia re-enters. I'm going to have her enter here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Every confront is going to be worth
Done.
4 points.
4 points. Every
Okay.
point is worth 4.
4 action
Right, but, like,
tokens.
Yeah.
That's
Radiant
Rarity
Treasure.
and Trenderhoof.
It's a Heartstrong as Horses.
See. Okay.
the limbo
For this
that
moment,
Rarity and Trenderhoof puts those cards in is always very weird. It's like,
draw
hey,
for turn.
Yep.
Oh, I guess scrying. I keep forgetting about that.
we had a brief moment there where nobody had a hand.
yeah, that's
Pay 1
true.
to draw.
Yeah, that would have been nice earlier, but that Spirit Siphon is just absolutely devastated.
Pay 1 to draw.
I think
Yep.
that Spirit Siphon was the best card for GP
Oh,
to draw.
Hearts. I'll play that Heart's Strongest Horses.
Okay. What mode are you choosing?
Get a. Oh wait, is that right? 3 or more.
3 or
Yeah.
more.
Get one of these back into hand.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that is likely to be
And go to score phase.
4 points
Score phase is fine.
denied at some point in the
Confront
future.
for 1.
Yep.
Yep. Confront for 1 is good.
But like when he's scoring
Okay,
that
and
much,
this is required, so go ahead and mill.
Okay. I mill a Tranquility.
he has
Okay.
milled all the
And-
tranquilities,
Enter. Yeah.
Okay.
which honestly is
Ready. Gain 4. Let
good for GP in
use
that they're
Twilight's
blank
ability.
cards in the deck.
Okay. Rush Makeover. That's fine.
Ooh. Is that the second or third rush
Throw
makeover
that.
GP drew like that?
Second for sure. I think second.
Yeah. I think we remember if we had one earlier.
Let's pay 1 and draw.
I don't know if I've seen a game that wasn't
doesn't do that to
combo
the
that
last
was
card.
this
Okay.
much pay one and draw.
Oh, we'll pay 1 and
Oh,
draw. Okay. I will play
now it's danger zone.
Rush Makeover, naming purple
Yeah.
on my main.
Another
Pay
thing
1 less for my next
worth
purple.
pointing out, actually,
Sure.
is that him having buzzer keep away
And
there
we'll
means
play
that actually the control doesn't matter as much. There's 3 AT for 4 points. Pretty good.
Trixie here to this
Oh
row.
yeah,
Okay.
that's insane.
Spell counter.
Yeah, I'm just debating. Hold on 1 second.
Mhm.
It's 8. Yeah,
Poor
that's fine. Spell
Trixie.
count.
She can only cast spells. She has no magic.
Yes, from the Rush Makeover. Let's see, I was at 5 this turn. I played Rush for free. Trixie. No, I already was down 1, right? Or no, I paid 1 to draw. That's right. Because I was at 5, then paid 1 to draw 4. Rush Maker, we're down to 3. Trixie. Okay, cool. Exhaust Starlight. Go up to 5.
Mhm. Yeah.
Move your main
Spend
up,
2.
confront for.
Move Twy up here.
Yeah.
Spend 3 action tokens. Activate Buzzer Keep Away. Score 1 point, which becomes 4 points with the 3 Rock Directs.
Sure.
Dang.
Yeah. Istagrem
Go to
could draw
Squareface.
into a Big Mac. That's
Let's see.
big hope.
But that's still 3
Let's
turns.
see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. 7.
GP points out that this is when he's terrified of a Catajack, and that's exactly what I said earlier, is that the mill deck can be just
Go
so
ahead.
massive.
Okay, I will confront.
And a
Mhm.
Catajack would
Score 4. Pass.
devastate the board
Okay.
and probably get
Let's see.
Big Mac
4 action tokens.
back.
I guess Rarity and Trenderhoof don't do anything now.
Correct.
Rarity and Trenderhoof can literally
Draw.
do nothing. Ooh.
Possibilities. Well,
Okay. Let's see.
I mean,
Go to main
That's a-
phase.
double
Okay, main phase is
confront.
good.
if he wins the face-off, double confront's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pay 1 to
3
play
points. Brings
Fluttergust
him up to
to your
10.
problem.
Okay,
I'll reveal the top card of my deck.
sure.
No, not the whole deck.
I was like, wait, is there only one card left there too? No.
Okay,
Garble.
yep, that's fine.
Garble
Oh.
goes to discard.
Correct.
And
Garble
It's a die to be large.
huge.
So
Because
she's now at 2.
Garble is
Go again.
another
Yeah.
acceleration point.
That's fine.
Ruby Jubilee.
That's
goes
really
to
good
discard,
too.
goes to
3.
3 power total.
Okay.
Rock Turret.
Goes to 4.
I mean, just the power is nice.
No more.
Okay.
So it's at 4 total, so Ruby
so
wouldn't be a
that goes
DFO.
back.
Yeah, that stays on top.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But
Garble is.
yeah. Garble is, and GP's cards are all on the table. There's nothing else you can do. And then, like, the thing is with Garble is you're able to just kind of
3 to play +1 on Rarity and Trenderhoof.
That's fine.
And let's see.
So are Instagram's cards on the table? Yes, fair enough.
Need 9, so
GP
get Garble back or into play,
That's fine.
and that moves over. So
But yeah, that turns this from 3 points into 4.
right, which brings him up to
go
11.
to score phase.
If
Score
he
phase
can
is-
double confront next turn.
Confront my problem.
Your problem is
Yeah, GP probably.
Ooh,
Confront your problem.
Yep, that's good.
And score more than 4
I'll gain
points.
1 AT from prepared on Coriander.
Okay.
Like there's some
And
weird
I have nothing to discard.
way he potentially can.
And nothing to flip.
Nothing
But
to flip.
probably
Right.
not without anything.
Okay, so you're at 3, 6, 9. Plus 6 is 15. Plus Fluttergust is 4 power, right?
4 total, yes.
Uh,
19?
Yeah, 19. And I'm at 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's fine. You win, and you have more cards in hand than me. So you score another point.
And bonus 1.
Okay.
Yeah. This could be another buzzer keep away.
I need this to be another
Yeah.
buzzer keep away, I think.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
Let's
right.
Hold
'cause
on.
then
I'm at. Well, I need
he's
to.
not
Yeah.
forced
Problem
into
solved.
a face-off.
Okay, spell showdown. And done sparkling cider.
Okay.
Point this
And
good card. Okay.
Unsparkling is a pretty bad problem, unfortunately, with them
home
not
multiplies.
orange.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Fluttergust goes.
potentially devastating, actually. Because
And
6 non.
ends my turn.
Okay. Let's ready, gain action tokens, reveal nothing with Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do as GP here? Do you just push up on and hope he can't
All right. Let's go to main phase.
Right.
I mean, you gotta
I'll
get
exhaust
enough
Trixie,
non-orange
move a
there?
spell counter, gain 1,
I think. You have to confront something.
exhaust Trixie, remove a spell counter, gain 1.
Literally no other way to win this game.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Face-off chicken it is. And Instagram, because of Garble, can always push another point.
Yeah, Unsparkling Cider
Oh.
is 2 bonus.
No, you just go to
Spend
GP's
2.
problem,
Move Twilight.
and that's 3 points
Yes.
max that Istagram
No
can
longer has extra purple.
score.
Spend 2.
It is 8 over there. Yeah, I guess you can get
Coriander.
there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It would take a bunch of AT. You're sacrificing future turns. But
Spend
I think
2.
that would have been
Move Starlight.
the bigger play.
Spend 2. Move Starlight. Up to your problem.
The thing is, here
Sure.
he exhausts the Starlights, and then there's no single face-off.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to go ahead and
That does the same thing I was thinking.
exhaust a Starlight.
Okay. 1 Starlight is it. I will go to score phase
Yes.
and attempt to confront Unsparkling Cider.
Go ahead.
Score 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Exhaust
wow.
Starlight. Gain 1 and pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Mistake there. That AT could have been huge.
Oh,
Could be huge.
I think I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, let's see how
Yeah.
this goes. 5 action
That's-
tokens.
2 more. Oh!
Yeah, I don't think I can double confront in any way, and then you just win next turn.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I will. If GP gets this, I have
Yeah,
to give him
concede.
props for finding the
All right,
line out.
GG.
GG. Yeah, it's pretty close though.
It was very close. It was extremely close. Being on the receiving end of Mill sucks.
So I think there was one option, and it's no, because he didn't have enough for the other problem. I was thinking maybe redeeming the flitter, but yeah, nope, that doesn't work either. Okay.
Yeah, I thought about that play for a long time as I was doing the cut. And yeah, there's just no way to get there. I think even if he had the AT, there was no way to get there.
Had the extra 1 AT.
Yeah.
Yeah, because too much was relying on that. Nothing that's swift, and you need 2 AT for a move, which is just big. But
yeah,
wow,
you said it. Very fair. Like the decision point to switch from I'm the mill to I'm the milled is an important one. He got it just right. He just had enough resources left to do it. Congrats to GP.
That was... I can't imagine the banter after that one. That was just mind-melting the entire time. That was impressive.
And yes, Hithog, I was very... I'm not going to hear GP say a phrase like, being on the receiving end of mill sucks, and not just cut it right there to punctuate that point.
Yeah. That was an awesome game of mill. A good game of mill? What is this world coming to? Oh.
But that's not even our final game. We have a core game coming up.
What's with all the first games being super good?
Maybe it's just a good tournament.
Very good tournament so far.
So for our core match, we actually have a pretty good, I'd say, matchup. There is a deck that likes to discard stuff versus a deck that likes the opponent to discard stuff.
Woo!
That is Pip for Istagrem and Shining Armor for Grandpaws.
Well, we saw GPs first, so let's take a look at Instagrams this time.
Okay. So, Pip, with a little splash of... Well, no, not a little splash. It is Pip Pink.
Yeah. Yep. So, what Instagram has like the perfect seeming answers to both of GP's decks here. It looks fairly standard. All the good cards and on both sides, on pink and white. Flatapult is interesting. Taken out, of course, but that is, hey, farm's a problem, or at least an answer to it. Reckless Endangerment on Pinkie Pie, interesting. Windy, of course. Discard makes sense. And what is this deck's typical plan to get the opponent to, what is it, discard or
I mean, you've got the 0 bars.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else that really is playing into that.
Pip's just the
I suppose it's Rarity Professor there. That's the home limit reducer one.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a few options there. Oh, yeah, you've got the Endless Generosity Outrageous Outfit going on. Chaos Magic Blast, always a good-ish card. That random number can be heck of a problem to deal with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Endless Generosity is the preferred end game.
Yeah. Just kind of build up some white to it, and then go for a bunch of points at once. There's not a ton of white in here, which means a little bit of support needs to be done by Summoning Bell and Giovanna, but I suppose that's not a terrible thing.
Yeah, he's got Izzy to copy his Summoning Bells or, important resources, so you can get some unicorns going pretty quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Grandpa's points out, sometimes your opponent just plays a deck that revolves around discarding stuff.
Like I said, GP ran both of his worst decks right into Istagram's best counter picks for them. I mean, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it is double blind pick.
Yep.
Don't know what your opponent's gonna do. For what it's worth, yes, Shining Armor discards a lot of stuff. He does get to pick what he's discarding. And he's got, generally speaking, no shortage of card draw thanks to Gabby.
Yeah.
So if this gets going, it certainly has enough gas to power through a control deck.
Yeah. Yep. Which is kind of the point. Let's take a look at it, shall we?
Ah, yes, it's up right now.
One of the things I'm interested in is there's only one message from the past, which I know early in the deck building was like 3 of, but it looks like the 7 not being able to discard to Shining isn't is a pretty big hit, and more importantly, the deck just doesn't need more than one message once you find the one, and it becomes your, once per turn discard.
Mm-hmm.
Would be my guess.
No, GP is here. He might have his own rationale for it.
Yeah.
Or
there's... Yeah.
Got it. So I have you on here, Pancake. Know your stuff.
Yep. At least they're on occasion. That said, the amount of discard is a little bit lower than some of the other decks I've seen. You've got Gabby, of course, which is the big one. You've got Shining. And I guess with just Shining alone, you don't really need any other major discard outlets, because who's going to stop you from being able to get 3 discards a turn? After you play all 3 Royal Scorns, what more do you need? And the message just kind of helps with the other routes like Gabby and whatnot. So, and of course, getting Daybreaker going and getting all that AT from a 3-power Swift character.
It's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
Yeah, once this deck gets going, it has this wonderful flow of like everything triggering everything else, and just you get your AT, you move stuff, you get more discounts, you play more stuff, you get more. It's
yeah.
The songs were in the last deck, but this one is the music.
So shall we see GP come take his 10-minute turn?
Sure. Make no promises on that.
Neither do I, but I can give gripe over the deck.
First.
Yeah. Istagrem going first. No
Good
real
luck again.
surprise.
No, I didn't shuffle. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's... Do you keep this hand as GP? Gets you in the purple, and you've got a Gabby? I think that's good enough to start. You've also got point acceleration. And you're going to have to discard a card anyways, just to get Shining flipped. So I think it looks like to be a
pretty
pretty
good
decent starting hand.
Over on Instagram side, less so, I think. Oh, well, yeah.
It's not terrible.
I think I'll
but
mulligan.
Yeah, you're not really
I'm
going
gonna keep this.
anywhere with that. Like, I would not be completely disappointed to see that as like a second hand. It'd be a meh, but
Okay, this is good. Ready?
Go for it.
Two action tokens.
So we have a pip master in the audience of Hithrock, so I'm sure he'll tell us all the best plays every turn.
Yeah. And we got Mod here. So much power for 2 AP.
Two to move my main to my problem.
Okay, sounds good.
End turn.
All right.
Okay. Game 3.
Yeah, I mean, as Hithrock points out,
That's
what Istagrem did there is he kind of set himself up as like, okay, here's my next turn, and just moved out of habit.
Right.
pass to you.
Typically, it's best to pass, but
Okay.
Like
with
with Pip,
Two action
you're
tokens.
saying also that your opponent can play stuff to
Draw.
that problem.
yeah, with GP's deck though, like that, and I don't think that was ever a concern, but
Two for Professor of Generosity.
Yep.
And that flips my main.
Yep.
So
I will
small
go
preview.
ahead and
I
use
know,
Shining's
yeah.
triggered ability as well.
We have a really
Mhm.
interesting
So
sequence
that's
of
gonna be
triggers coming up
discarding-
here.
GG to flip Shining.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because, yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, but Ista gets an AT off of his problem. So the question is, can
go to
he
score
use
phase?
Pip's ability right now?
oh yeah,
Oh, right. Yes. Thank you.
oh that is
Hmm.
a trigger
Can I use Pip
nightmare
then?
timing.
So let's see about successive priority windows. We each have a trigger that happens in the first one. You have
Mhm.
your main, I have mine.
Mhm.
Your main flips over and creates a trigger in a successive wave. I discard a card, which creates a trigger in a successive wave. You process. Let's see. My main flips over and discards, which creates another window for you. So you have two triggers in the next wave. So yes, you could use Pip if you wanted to.
Okay, yep.
I
see.
would like to use Pip. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Keep that in
To
mind,
get
all
GG
you
to play
work
at my
team.
problem.
all you Pip
GG's.
players out there. If you ever play against Shining
Okay.
Armor.
Now score phase.
Because Pip's creating
That's fine.
two
Confront.
triggers in the next wave, Istagram gets to
Enter.
put those triggers in as
Okay.
he wishes, and he can gain
Let's
the
gain
AT,
two.
therefore,
I
before the
will
next trigger.
use Harsh Accusation, paying one to move Shining Armor up. Draw for turn.
Harsh. Now being used to save 1 AT.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
Nope.
Let's go.
Heck. It's now just Istagram's problem, but with a bigger
One
butt.
for Dapple, who
Right.
sees himself enter play. I'm gonna need a bigger die. So that's one extra. Let's go. Let's make our mark together. So net gain of 1, and I will choose draw 3, put 2 back on top.
Let's make a
All
mark
right.
together, being in that class of cards that you pretty much always play if you can.
Yep. The 1 AT and Brainstorm. Very strong. So an interesting
Okay.
thing to note with Pip is that
I will.
GP technically has an expensive way to put
Give Dapple extra power for playing Let's Make Our Mark together.
characters or friends into play if he has a Frighten in
play-
hand. and make Tip pay
Gabby
for it.
over.
I suppose. Yeah.
Expensive, very expensive, but
Does get around requirements.
yep.
And let's pay.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Is
beginning.
this a double confront already?
1 for Golden Horseshoe on Shine.
I don't know that he can do that.
No.
There's another one.
I mean, I guess if he saved for the beat the rush, he
Wait,
could
was
have.
double at 2 or 3?
I have played 4 cards so far this turn. I have played
Okay,
Dapple, Let's Make Our Mark, Gabby, and Golden Horseshoe.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Man. That's the interesting
Let's play
thing
Balloon.
about Balloon. Because he's debating
Okay.
AT versus
Scoreface. I'd like to confront harsh accusation.
card value.
Go ahead.
Because he'll be gabbying here.
Okay. And just thinking here. Okay. Pass turn.
Not gabbying.
I mean, he
Uh,
can
I guess-
do that at the end of his
2 action
turn too, if he
tokens.
wants to.
Ready.
Oh,
Draw for turn.
okay. I did not realize Gabby could do it at either turn.
1
Impressive.
for Summoning Bell on rarity.
Okay.
Exhaust Summoning Bell to get a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
A
Time
Sweetie
for
Bell.
the infinite unicorns.
Slowly. But yes,
Slowly.
the horde of Sweetie Bells will consume you.
Their adorableness will not be stopped.
Go to Scoreface.
Okay.
Attempt to confront.
Yep. That's
And that ends my turn.
okay. Just thinking here.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine.
But
Let's gain 3.
also chooses not to Gabby.
Let's draw.
I think he's really looking at that beat the rush, and also he doesn't want to be
Okay.
losing out
Let's go
on-
to Scoreface.
Okay.
on
I see
potentially
what I
the
have messed
purple
up
from
on here.
Rex. Would be my
How
guess.
do we do this?
Because currently he sits with 1 purple unless he plays some
Let's
cards.
say I was
Right.
going to Scoreface.
So
And he did just progress it to Scoreface, so.
Yep.
We'll confront this
So
turn,
that's
I
fine.
think.
I'll just spend 2 to play
Oh no.
Beat the Rush.
yeah.
We'll move Shining and Dapple
Hold on.
over here, and Dapple gets +1.
You didn't have enough power to confront without playing
Okay.
beat the rush.
He
Let's see. I
did
think I
not.
want to respond to that.
Okay.
He hasn't confronted there
Oh.
yet.
Oh, okay.
I will process my trigger first from Twilight Sparkle's balloon.
Sure.
I know
Oh,
what that
yes.
one is. Okay, we'll leave
Keep
that on
your
top.
secrets.
So,
Okay.
one thing that I learned, a little ways into this game, is that
Caught in the act. Shining loses all abilities and can't use power.
Okay, sure.
as
Sounds good.
the game master, as the black color, if
We
I
will,
hover over a
pass
face
it
down card, it'll just tell me what it is. I don't even have to look at it. So I start to do that at some point in the
Okay.
video.
3 action tokens. Ready. Draw.
That's very nice.
But this is a this is a single face-off unless Istagrem steps out of it.
Yep.
2 to move rarity to your problem.
Okay, that's fine.
exhaust summoning bell, get a unicorn over there.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm surprised. Well, no, because I
to
probably
score
would have put
phase.
the
Mhm.
bell there,
Confront.
but
Yeah, confront is fine.
yeah, because
And
here
face off?
you're up against
Face
a
off,
face-off
yes. I
where
have 6
Shining
versus
can
your 7, correct?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, very
discard
good.
for a competitive 2.
Right.
I flipped a 4 versus your 2.
Yeah, you're ahead one, I
Okay.
think.
Um,
No,
No response?
no response.
Okay, I'll score 1.
Yeah, 1 free point for your opponent there hurts.
Oops.
Although this is cycling your problems, and you
all
want
these
your
options
problems
match.
typically.
That's a tricky one to remember.
Ooh.
All these options clash. Yeah. As a reminder, you name even or
And
odd,
it's my turn.
and the choice
Okay,
is
at
the
the
type
end of
that
your turn,
can't confront
I'm going to use
or can't
Gabby
contribute.
to discard all the cards in my hand and draw that draw 4. So I'm discarding map doesn't add up and Rex.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corn's good.
My turn.
Ooh,
Yes.
and there's the reading rainbow.
Ready. Game 3. Nothing at start of turn. Let's draw.
Reading is going to go nuts here.
Are you going to main phase?
I am going to main phase, yes.
Let's see. Without
7. I think you always name it, unless it's obvious.
I'll
You
say
should
even.
name
Even.
odd.
Okay, got it.
Um,
This is characters without even power.
I mean, that makes
Got it.
sense.
Okay.
Odd is, I think, in general. Now that's an interesting question for me to actually try and answer. But my instincts say, in
Right.
general, your opponent probably
Let's-
has more odd characters than even ones.
well, and the other
Discard-
thought is what's the
Royal Scorn
number
to Shining's
math
ability to give
Right.
him Swift until the end
up
of the
to
turn.
the 7?
Okay.
Paying
Yeah, if
1
you say
to
odd, you
frighten
force the
Professor
opponent to
Generosity.
waste 1 power,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
Let's say 180 though to
Is it printed power
lay down.
or
It's
just
it's power.
power?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they'll each get +1.
So our little purple friends get around that in weird ways
Okay.
too.
Depending on how
Or-
many
Then we'll
cards
play-
we can play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it certainly makes it harder
Let's
for
make our mark
Istagrem
together.
to guess what the right answer is.
Game 3. I'll draw 3, put 2 back. Okay.
I'm
We
So-
will boost the dapples.
I'm trying to
Pay
decide
1
because I was really looking at throwing down reading
to move
and then using the move
Shining,
option.
which will trigger Balloon.
And just like start getting some massive discounts going.
Right.
We will put on the bottom. Okay. And then I believe we will play a Reading Rainbow for 2. Boost the dapple. Let's go Golden
That's
Horseshoe
right. Could he have ordered that
to move.
such
Yeah,
that...
he had the ATE, but he would have had to
Dapple
start
up here.
with reading Rainbow.
Sure.
Trigger Balloon. Put that on bottom. Paying 1 less to play my next card this turn.
Maybe he
to a
didn't.
minimum of 1 from
I don't
Green
remember how
Rainbow.
much he started with because he would have needed
And let's go to
4
Scoreface.
AT,
Right.
and if he wasn't
Go
saving
ahead.
one,
I'd like to confront harsh accusations.
Go ahead.
Okay. And at the end of my turn, I will exhaust Gabby at home to discard Gabby and Gigi.
hey,
Okay, I would like to use my main's ability to get that GG as well.
There you go.
oh, I see.
And I will
He's
draw 4.
just
Mhm.
keeping,
Keeping the GGs out.
Okay.
yeah,
And
the
pass-
discard.
Okay. 3 action tokens ready.
Where do the cards come into
Draw
play
for
off Pip? Is it
turn.
where Pip is?
I think it is just at home.
Okay, let's see here. For my problem,
Because the other GG came into the problem where Pip was. It's at Pip's
Hmm.
area.
Oh, at Pip's area. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
actually, I don't think it even matters, but I'll say odd.
Okay.
I've played against
Um,
Pip, but I haven't played against someone
No
who
actions this turn.
haven't actually discarded any friends against it.
Yeah, pass turn.
Game 3, ready. Not necessarily in that order.
This is
Meticulous One
interesting.
from Rainbow.
Mhm.
Instagram's in the state of
Okay.
just kind of
That can go on the bottom.
prepping, gaining AT,
Remind
waiting.
myself of
Yeah.
Rainbow's
He needs to get some
modifier ready.
pink into
And
play
draw for turn.
for that chaos
And
blast.
And when
shouldn't do
Golden Horseshoe
anything.
readies, I'm going to leave it attached to Shiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, he doesn't really have any
Main phase.
For all
control stuff he can do.
for my problem,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say even again.
Without power, matching choice can't contribute their power to concern. Okay, understood.
That problem is the coolest, most
Fully
confusing
red.
problem I think we've
Okay.
had in a long
Full name
time.
purple. Rainbow. It's unfortunate, but that's okay.
Dapple.
Yes, Dapple.
The Dapple triggers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah, as GP points out, it's
use Golden Horseshoe.
like it's worded the only way that it could be
Get
worded,
Gabby up here.
but yeah,
Okay.
Bullet.
I kind of always have to remind yourself what exactly it does.
Bottom. Pay 1 less.
I'm going to laugh
Favorite.
every time GP has to
Paying 1.
mouse over it again.
Dapple again.
Dapple again. Loading here, gone.
But
Let's
yeah, Daybreaker's
discard
on the field. Gabby's on the field.
a math doesn't add up to Shining to give him Swift.
Okay.
And
Gain
there
1
have been
from
no
Daybreaker.
discards yet. So
That was the first one.
Scoreface.
Go ahead.
Harsh accusations.
Go ahead.
Pass turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Instagram was just waiting. It's like, all right, what else you
3
got?
action tokens.
Right.
Draw.
He's got enough AT now. Even if he just wants to pay, draw to get those Lyras in, he can do that
Yeah.
at least.
Odd.
Odd. Got it. So without odd, can't contribute.
Pay 1 to draw.
Sure. Remind me, what was your ban for this event?
It was mystery.
Mystery of Hope Pollen. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember who banned Bottled. This is the first time I've played this deck without Bottled Dragonfire. It is much harder.
Yeah. One to draw again,
Yeah.
and one for this Lyra.
Okay, Lyra's going there at the problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Bottle Dragonfire makes everything easier.
Lyra would be...
In response, I'm going to discard Izzy Moonbow to Shining's ability to give him Swift until the end of the turn. And this creates 2 triggers for me. First one will be Daybreaker, gaining an AT, and the second will be Izzy banishing herself to shuffle my discard back in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming that Kit can't steal that.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
Like,
let's see.
I'm actually not sure. Because it is Istagram's turn.
All right. 2 for Concrete Bond at the problem.
Okay.
all right. It's so sad to see Istagram having to confront with these
And let's go 1
unicorns.
for Saddle Row.
As
Go to Score Phase.
Pithrock and GP
Attempt to confront.
Yep.
Face Off.
are enjoying each
So
other's
you are at
presence in the
7,
way
I'm
only
at 1,
players
2,
can.
3, 4, 5,
Oh, yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Well, they
Actually, sorry. May
they
I Saddle Row?
actually recorded their semifinal match this afternoon.
Yeah. So I'm at 7.
And it's
Sorry.
yeah,
I see.
there may be some bad blood there still.
There's some fresh
Ready to flip?
injuries.
Yes.
Okay. I flipped a 3.
I flipped a 3.
I don't think that's spoilers. I think it was known that you guys were going to play first.
I mean, Istagram
I'll
is...
let you have it.
Yeah.
Score 1 point.
Mhm.
I've got floating modifier from Rainbow, but I'm not going to use that for anything.
Oh, shoot.
Something got missed?
Well, no. They've explained to me that was
Moving out.
why that was a spoiler.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm at home limit. Let's see.
Oh.
Unicorn Scout.
Sure.
Oh well, let's just carry on.
And your home was 5, so that ends my turn.
Got it. At the end of your turn, yeah, that's fine. Let's ready. When Golden Horseshoe readies, I'm going to reattach it to Daybreaker.
It's...
Gain my action tokens.
Mhm.
Meticulous 1. I suppose technically I should be waiting until it gets to that window.
One of
but
the
I'd still process it in
issues
that order,
about
so.
Meticulous
Meticulous.
this deck of GPs is we are now in where it's kicking off.
All right, I'll leave that on top.
What I like to call Trigger City.
Okay.
Where everything is triggering
Let's draw.
something else. And everything has to be kept up. And so that's just incremental time.
Main
where
phase.
Instagram's turns
Problem, I
relatively
choose
quickly.
even.
We have
Okay, so anyone without even
just
can't contribute.
off of
Yes.
Or wait, hold
a
on.
single movement.
Characters without even can't contribute. Yes. Okay.
Both the balloon, which is a trigger with a decision in it that has to be
let's see
made.
what we do here.
If it goes to the bottom, Reading Rainbow gets triggered, and both Dippers get triggered, and that's just for moving a character.
Right.
And so,
2 for Daybreak.
and now we have. I
I'm gonna
discard a
use
card.
Golden
I get
Horseshoe.
2 AT.
Oh, Dapple?
To move. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Dabbles. Correct. You're right. You're right. I'll use Golden Horseshoe to move one of the Dabbles up here. And I will trigger Twilight Sparkle's balloon. Which I will put on the bottom. Getting
And
one
like all of
modifier
the
off
triggers
rate.
are incremental value, but it is just a lot of mental
Let's go-
taxing off of something that potentially costs no AT.
Sure.
2 actions. Play Gallus. Draw 2, discard 2 from training because I have a friend with higher power.
Playing cards that lead to discarding cards.
A Gabby and a Let's Make Our Mark together.
Maybe the Daybreakers are already triggered, I think.
Hold on.
Okay, I've got several triggers here that I process before you do, but yes, you can use your pip if you need to.
Well, if you have other triggers to process first, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a couple things because I've got training on Gabby. And I've got 2 Daybreaker triggers.
Yes.
I don't care what this deck
and I've got
is
2 Dabble triggers as well.
called otherwise. I am now labeling
you
it
got
as
your
getting
triggers.
triggered.
Okay.
Getting triggered? Very good. At the same time, like, I remember...
I don't think I'll use my main.
Thinking,
go ahead.
Okay. As I was... Oh, trigger warning, also very good.
Oh, yeah.
As I was editing this game, I remember thinking to myself, and maybe this is just a wild guess on my part, but it seems like
pay to draw.
If I think about games like Magic, and other CCGs, when things are well designed, like every color has something that they do so well that it feels unfair.
Yeah.
And this kind of deck feels like the thing blue does so well that it feels unfair.
Okay, let's play.
You're not wrong, but what kind of blue have you been playing? What is this aggro blue? Blue fights troublemakers. What else can it do?
And then let's spend...
Well... I'm young enough to... well, old enough to remember the days when that wasn't the case.
Dapple up to
that said,
second agenda.
Viewing the game in the Pancake
and trigger
lens.
Twilight Sparkle's balloon. That can stay on top.
Ooh, a Thunder.
Let's put that on bottom.
Is Thunder even good, though, at this point? Because you're running out of cards to... Well, okay. I guess
let's go.
Thunder's still good because you're still gabbying.
This is a...
I'd like to try to confront second
triple confront?
Sorry, give me a minute.
That's fine.
I think while we've been nattering on about stuff. Well, I guess not now.
Caught in the act to prevent the Dapple at second agenda from being able to confront problems.
Okay, understood. Then I will just attempt moving out.
Go ahead.
And pass the turn.
No, he wasn't there at Clash. Okay.
Yeah. Because
end of the turn.
Even a rod is such a pain.
Trigger on Gabby.
Go ahead.
And it's worth 0 bonus points.
Okay, pass.
Okay. 4 action tokens.
And
ready.
First DP's
Yep. Let me know as soon as I have priority
on the deck.
That would be before I draw. Or eager. Is eager first?
Eager is first, yeah. I will, in response to, or at my priority
Yeah,
after
go ahead.
Eager, discard Twilight Sparkle's balloon to Shining Armor to give him Swift until the end of the turn, and
Mhm.
gain 2 action tokens from Daybreaker, plus make Gallus bigger.
Okay.
The Gallus is going to
Continue.
get
Mhm.
so huge.
Draw for turn.
Probably.
At least Gallus is the only 3 cost on the field, though.
I'll say even.
Is that actually? Yeah. Gee, I guess that is
Yeah.
true.
It might be the only 3 cost on the deck.
Actually, I think I'd like to pass turn.
Okay.
Istagrem
That's
does have
fine.
some abilities now. Now that he has some pink on the field.
Ready.
Yep.
Windy
Gain action
and
tokens.
Chaos Blast are on.
Trigger Golden
Excuse
Horseshoe.
me. There's
We're going to move
Rex.
Golden
Rex is
Horseshoe
the other
over
3 cost.
here
That's
to
right.
this Dapple, I think.
Mhm.
Then trigger Meticulous. Oops, not the whole. Okay. That can stay on top.
So we are now seeing GP play 2
and then
self-mill decks in a
I
row.
will go to draw.
I suppose. First one was only
For
Only
main phase, I
happened-
choose even.
circumstantial.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's use Golden Horse. Move Shining Armor up to second agenda.
Mhm.
Trigger Balloon. Put on bottom. Floating modifier on Rainbow.
Mhm.
GP.
Spend 1. Play. Math doesn't add up.
You
Vanishing
just
Saddle Roast
said
Storefront.
your own horror.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll trigger. That eats Rainbow's modifier. Okay. Now
But okay. GP, I think, is angling for a triple confront here. I forget now. I missed what the declaration was on Clash.
I will.
Probably odd, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
I mean that hits Daybreaker at least.
Yeah.
Discard.
And as we
Royal
discussed, it forces.
Scorn to Shining. In order to give Shining Swift until the end of the turn.
Mhm.
I'll pay 1 to frighten. I want to frighten Lyra. I really want my GGs back. I will frighten Lyra. That's fine.
Yeah.
Couple triggers for me. I've got 2 Daybreakers. I've got a moving out. I frighten a friend for the first time each turn, so I'll move one of my characters. So let's move Rainbow up here.
Mhm.
Now trigger the balloon.
Session
I
waves.
discarded the card for Gal,
Gallus.
and I moved one of my characters. So Twilight Sparkle's balloon triggers.
And I
Put that on
don't
bottom.
uh
Modifier on Rainbow.
don't remember how Scorn
how many
reads,
triggers
but
it
does
would be.
that actually
Okay.
trigger it?
Sorry?
Let's
No. It's when you
retire
discard it, you may do something. So it
Ray of
creates
Hope.
its own trigger, so it's not playing a card,
Naming
so Dapper doesn't increase.
Yeah.
Let's spend 3 action tokens to play Izzy Moonbow over here.
Where's the pink come from?
Okay.
He made his
I
main
will
thing
draw up to my maximum hand size.
with the ray.
Right. I see that now.
Dapple triggered.
Oh. Welcome to the world. And you got mad at me
will-
for, well,
Play a
No, it happened. It's true.
that's
golden
nuts.
horseshoe on Gallus,
That is such a
triggering
crazy.
Dapple. And I will go to score face.
Go ahead.
Okay, understood. Let's confront all of these options clash first, because Dapple is currently 4 power, Izzy is 4 power, and Rainbow is 2 power.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's confront moving out for one.
I don't know,
Let's
GP.
confront second agenda.
I think that might
which means I
happen.
have to draw 2, then discard 2 2 cards unless I discard a non-friend.
More often
I
than
will
we
choose
might
to
think.
discard Twilight Sparkle's Balloon. This will trigger Gallus, and I believe that's the only thing it triggers. Let's go to face off.
Okay.
Are there no?
Okay, I flipped a 7. You flipped a 3.
No
I guess
response.
yeah, that's right.
All right, I'll score 2 from moving out.
I was thinking you
This face on
had
bottom. I have one modifier on
Like a
Rainbow
rush
right
makeover
now.
or something?
makeover, but
Yeah.
no.
Maybe. We will see. Let's send stuff. This is on Dapple. This is
I
on
mean,
Gallus.
considering how much value just got gained, I guess you do just
This goes away.
what the Freds?
This gets solved. Rules technicality. Okay.
Prospecting interruption.
Okay.
I mean, it's.
I am well in excess of my home
GP
limit.
is gonna get there real fast.
Yeah. Istagram's also
going to do
that
anything
problem
with this?
deck is such a pain to deal with.
True. Yeah.
Yes, I think we are. We're going to
from even or
spend
odds
one action
now
token
to oh, you wanted
to
points for
play
confronting? What do you think this
Beat the
is?
Rush.
A game about confronting?
and we're going to move
So GP does have another second agenda in hand.
Izzy
Yeah.
and Gallus up here.
Which has proven to be a pretty solid
Which will trigger
dilemma
balloon.
in this matchup.
That can go on the bottom. Another modifier. That can stay. That can go on the bottom as well. Modifier. Is there anything else I want to do? No, not right.
But yeah,
Still
no,
in excess of my home limit. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends, so we're going to get rid of Gabby and this Dapple here. I will retire the.
that moment when you're discarding
Okay.
Gabby because you're
I
doing
will
so well.
grab the Dapple.
Okay. Dapple is there.
Oh, and your
I don't
event
know if
goes
I
to
like that.
discard.
Which event is? Oh yes, that goes to discard as well.
The Dapple grab?
Okay.
Yeah, like it costs an
That's
AP.
what I've got. I will pass the turn.
And I think Istagrem is gonna play some stuff. Probably.
5 action
Yeah.
Trial of
tokens.
AT.
Ready.
Easily fixed.
Okay.
Like he's just been
Let's see, main
run over
phase.
2 turns in a row now. And he's got no pink going.
2 for Professor of Laughter.
Or at least, yeah, you can try to grab the technicality point.
You're reading Rainbow or whatever it is.
Okay, Reading Rainbow is dismissed. I think I'm going to take the opportunity to respond here. I'm going to pay 180 and discard Royal Scorn to Shining Armor's ability, giving him Swift to frighten Professor of Laughter.
Okay.
And I'll gain 2 from the Daybreaker.
Okay.
And 1 from Gallus. And it goes up to 6.
I pay 1, frighten your friend.
Okay, that
Gain
is
2
what
and
I
a
have.
power counter.
Okay.
Also, theoretically, Swift.
Yeah.
The pink on Instagram's side is pretty hefty. I mean,
Sorry,
getting rid of the dash is going to help a little bit.
in his hand.
2 to
or-
rally.
Okay.
Just
here.
the crazier stuff that GP could do.
That's fine.
And
To oh, and I forgot I had a dapple now.
Yes, you do.
No, not that.
You can just drag
Yeah.
one out. They're like infinite bags.
Oh, okay.
now Dapple.
Yeah, I paid 2 to move mod.
Okay, that's fine.
And then 2 for the other mod.
That is enough.
Yeah. But, like... Oh... Well... So... GP... single confronts is just as effective for GP as
2
double
to play another
confronting.
mod.
So he just
Ooh,
single confronts.
nice. Okay.
Next turn,
Uh,
comes up to
Go to score phase.
Thinking
12.
here,
Well,
gonna be able to snag those points. So that's fine. I can't stop you with that. Try to win the face-off because I'm at 7-11 versus your 10. Shining has Swift. Okay, that's fine. Confront is fine.
Yeah, GP
Okay.
is fine with this face-off.
And then 2 more for you.
I guess
And
this
then
really
face
does
off.
put Istagram in
Okay.
threatening
Face
position.
off. Sure. Here we go.
But that's like 11 on 7.
I flipped a 2.
Yeah.
You flipped a 2. So I'm currently up.
I have no action token, so no response.
Okay. Then I think I'm fine just letting that roll. So I'll score 2.
Yeah, that's
This will go on bottom.
Unless that was a really
which
lucky
I don't
chaos
have a rainbow
magic
trigger
blast.
anymore,
That's
so
pretty
that's
much how that was always going.
please go home. That's a Sunday intervention.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go
That's
to
a
end of
rude
turn.
card.
Home limit applies. Let's see, this goes. This goes.
The pink?
No, wait, I have 5. So let's also.
the Lyra frightened.
You get back dapple.
You're right. That was the pink that was up. I mean, it wasn't. Oh, that's right. It is 2 for Chaos Blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and turn.
Okay. Well, ready. Gain 5. Golden Horseshoe is going to reattach itself to Daybreaker over here. I have no Meticulous. We'll draw. Okay. I'm going to pay 1 to play second agenda. I'm going to pay 1 to move Daybreaker. because of Swift.
But yeah, no AT for Instagram anyway.
Exhaust Golden.
This is
Izzy.
That looks like all she
Daybreaker.
wrote.
Paid Daybreaker.
we're
You have no AT remaining, correct?
we're missing many
Yeah,
triggers,
you
but
have
yeah,
this.
whatever.
Cool. GG.
Yeah,
GG.
well played.
Yeah, sorry. My apologies to the audience. I neglected to think before I spoke. Well, that was going to be the ending. But,
Heck, you sent me a third game, so I was definitely thinking that Istagram was gonna like combo off there somehow at the end. And
I've learned that it is a good policy to keep the commentator in suspense.
fair enough. That was well done. No. But interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Like Instagram just couldn't get anything off the ground that second game.
Right.
Deck was, I don't know if the deck was too greedy or if he just ended up being in a poor positioning. There's a couple questionable steals, but because he kind of needed the AT to push his own game plan.
Yeah, I
but-
mean, I guess looking at it, most of the disruption is pink in
Yeah,
here. And so he kind of needs to get into it early.
and he had 2 turns where he just banked and passed, and then GP played for the next 10 minutes. So, definitely one of those instances. Either way, it was a good couple matches. That first one was really good. Really close.
Absolutely.
But either way.
So, yeah. That means that we do have our semifinal set. As I said, DP and Hithark will be playing next. Have already played, in fact. So they'll be on the stream next week. And then following that, we'll have you and Cheese a couple weeks from now. And now that our lower bracket match is set up, or lower bracket is set up, you can expect those to be coming to YouTube at some point in the near future. It is going to be Istagrem and Tom, and Bugle and Anamoy. As a reminder, those games will not get streamed until we get to the lower bracket semifinal. They will just be going up on YouTube. Although I believe we usually make an announcement of it in the CCG Discord when those get posted.
Congratulations to GP, and that even with the devastating counter picks that Instagram had, he still managed to sift his way through both matches for the win.
Devastating indeed.
But
yeah, the height of the tournament as far as content is upon us once we start getting those matches out.
woo. All right.
But yeah, thank you very much, Pancake, for making the time to be the voice in my ear tonight.
Thank you for hosting the tournament.
And thank you to everyone in chat for making their voices heard. Otherwise, I think we will say thank you and good night. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we will see you next Saturday for the semifinals.